What is political neuromarketing, and how is it used to win voters' hearts and minds? This short explainer video takes a look at this fascinating new field. Political neuromarketing is a subfield of traditional marketing. It uses classic approaches like segmentation, targeting, and positioning to influence and persuade us. It uses cutting-edge technologies like brain scans to find out what subconsciously drives us to vote. It can also be used to test how we might react to many different versions of the same political campaign ad. The data from those brain scans can then be used to create highly effective political marketing content that can be adapted for specific target markets. But how does it work? Well, most of us have heard the phrase the left or the right. That's an example of basic political segmentation and targeting. Online political micro-targeting takes it one step further. Voters are now easily segmented online using data taken from their social media profiles. Thousands of versions of the same political advertisement are then released, with micro-targeted data defining which version each voter will see. Here's an example of how it works. According to a recent poll by the Wall Street Journal, around 26% of US voters are persuadable, that is, not partisan. They are segmented into a group known as swing voters. Here's an example of segmentation by geography. This year, residents of Maricopa County, Arizona, will be micro-targeted extremely effectively and more extensively than many surrounding counties in a bid to persuade them to vote red or blue. Why? Well, Maricopa County, Arizona is actually a major swing or battleground county. Donald Trump won Maricopa County in 2016, for example, but Joe Biden went on to win it in 2020. In fact, Joe Biden was only able to win the state of Arizona in the 2020 U.S. presidential election because he secured a majority in Maricopa County. Who knows, whichever way residents decide to swing in 2024 might decide the fate of the entire nation. Ever wondered why political ads are usually negative? Part of the reason is because a very common approach in marketing is to target pain points. Neuropolitical data shows that pain points can win votes too, by focusing on fears like healthcare or crime, so it is often also a target of major political campaigns. It is interesting that many political marketers now ultimately view politicians as emotional brands whose personal connection with voters can shape and change their entire view of a political party. Part of the reason for this is that neuropolitical research shows that the more emotionally we connect with candidates, the more persuadable we become. Another cool fact: political neuromarketing doesn't just study voters. It studies factors like the weather. Why? Because, according to studies, warmer weather generally leads to an increase in votes for the incumbent party, while geomagnetic storms might even influence how we vote. Ultimately, political neuromarketing has enabled political campaigns to be way more sophisticated, using brain scans and other physiological markets and studies to powerfully micro-target and persuade us. Interested in finding out more? Check out the new book Post-Truth Politics: A Brave New World Today, for a clear and comprehensive insight into how modern politics is shaping our world.